passer. He really does get these guys' chemistry very good. He gets the style of play that reflects him. And that's the change I think he's brought. They play to a plan and they have fun doing it. And that's his leadership as much as everything else.
For Segafredo versus Bologna, we're going to see them come out. Don't forget, this is a team that started the season with 7 consecutive wins, but they did have the troubles really from the start of the season. They struggled to win their opening game against Neptunus, and really, the wheels never came off. They never really dominated the opponents like we expected, although they did come out
winning when you're not playing great is a great fine place to win. And I think one of the things that Jack really reflects these guys is that they take such good care of basketball, they've always got a chance to win a game. They never let teams run and get real good runs on them. They take care, they keep great percentages, and they have scorers, and they know what shots they want and they get them.
Well, it's a club with a famous history, and certainly knows what European success is. Having won a couple of Euroleague titles, Champions title a decade ago, and hit the top of the Basketball Champions League. Even though they did have their struggles, they're here. So, Bryce Taylor there, shaking hand. I was going to mention him.
Those guys. And you got to say it again, for the referees, it's a big deal. You know, they've done so well over the season. They get the big time, they get nominated. That's because how good they have been. So we get the best of everything here. Jeff, just thinking about it coming before, or we're going to get looks at fives and things like that. This Bamberg starting lineup, you're always going to look at Rice, but for me, Zisis is the man that just runs and pulls the show. Everyone runs through him, and then it's their athleticism on the glass. I think it's just a crucial factor how well they're going to be active.
Interesting that Lindy gets the start tonight, and one of the great young prospects, certainly this Basketball Champions League, that has really distinguished himself. He's been a solid player coming off the bench. Perego, again, unflappable. He's been terrific. His team, remember, I think they were down 12 on aggregate against Light in Athens with about 6 minutes left, and maintained his composure, his cool, and his team came back. And of course, with Virtus, Bologna, Segafredo, Bologna, Kevin Punter, Martin, Morea, Tony Taylor, and Mbai. And Punter, don't forget, played for Ike last year. They won the title, and he was terrific. So that was a big signing for them. Martin, all about energy, tenacity. Morea joined in mid-season from Pauk, which was an interesting signing. Of course, Djordjevic, also the Serbia national team coach, great player in his day. He says he's forgotten what it was like in those times as a player. He just...
I think he's kidding you.
But he replaced Pino Sacrapanti late in the regular season. So don't forget, Virtus won a lot of games in this Basketball Champions League when Sacrapanti was at the helm, but they felt like a change was needed.
Jeff, that starting lineup tells you how worried they are about the athleticism that Bamberg have. You know, the slower options on the inside, they've not gone with those. I think if they're going to have to deal with... Rosa want this to be up and down. Bologna want this to be under control. Djordjevic wants to get his system in place. He wants to get shots they want and keep control of tempo. Not slow, but under control. If he can keep it under control, they have a great chance. Bamberg want this to be up and down, a lot of attack, keep it spread, open the spaces, and really keep the ball moving and really be aggressive. And Bologna's just got to control tempo. If they can control tempo, I think they've got a good chance. Bamberg will come in favourites, but Djordjevic has got a team that he's got players on the floor who can implement what he wants to do.
Well, Djordjevic you know, certainly from a national team standpoint with Serbia, you can't have really many complaints. First, 2014, getting Serbia to the final. 2015 to the semifinals. 2016 at the Olympics. That was all the way to the final. And then in 2017, they got to the final where they lost to Slovenia. And he'll be at the helm this summer when Serbia plays in the World Cup. And his focus right now is all on bringing a title, another title for Virtus.
That's what I meant when you said he was not remembering what it was like. I think he remembers every moment, and then he needs it. He can bring all that experience to play. Some of the comments about not wanting to play him one-on-one in the press conferences that you did yesterday. He's just got a reputation and an aura when he walks into the gym. And that's worth its weight for this team.
What about Corrego's the youngest coach in the Final Four, 34 years of age.
If you mind,
it's one of those things. This is about young guys, right? Antwerp, young team, young coach. You know, if you work hard, you get rewarded. And I mean, age has become a less of an issue. He's just shown that he's worked so hard. And don't forget, he worked as an assistant under some great head coaches. So he's learned from those guys too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we are just about ready to start things off. Remember, it's the third edition this year of the Basketball Champions League. The first Final Four was held in Tenerife, Spain. The second was in Athens. And of course, it was the hosts that won both of those first Basketball Champions League Final Fours. Will Antwerp be that team to do it this year? Well, they're going to sit back and I guess watch some of this game first before they turn their attention to Brose Tenerife. Bamberg and Virtus coming out onto the court. So this is going to be exciting stuff, folks. This is what the whole season comes down to. Everybody's got to be on the same page. We've really watched both of these teams throughout this season play some incredible basketball. It's been just the drama more than anything. There have been some close games.
Hey Jeff, I'm not sure. I think you may have covered the game. The first game for Bamberg in the qualifying, in the regular season, they're up, they're in overtime.
Yeah.
1 point, less than a second go, and won the Bra to get a winner from the halfway line. That set the tone for the whole season. They've had so many games with such great finishes. He's probably seen most of them and lived through most of them, though.
Everybody, good evening. We are in Antwerp, Belgium. It's the Basketball Champions League Final Four. It is the first semifinal, and it's Segafredo versus Bologna in the white winning the opening tip, going up against Brose Bamberg from Freak City, Germany. Kevin Punter, who won it last year with Ike, misses with his first attempt. Runner in the lane. And here comes the man. Maybe stats-wise, don't do him justice, Cesus, but he certainly has a lot of say in how this game is going to go. Now to Alexander, had a terrific quarterfinal against Ike. And an early foul call. It's going to be on Aya.
And look at the spacing, Jeff. Every Bamberg guy giving him space to play, stretching the defense. Good to see him go inside early. I really think that activity, athleticism on the inside is going to be an issue.
Tyrese Rice misses with his first attempt. Now Kevin Punter picks a bump from Lindy. So Lindy that gets the assignment on Punter. Interesting. Now Martin going up against Jesus. He might like that matchup. He's going to pull his way down low. Oh, he gets rejected by Alexander. 5 on the shot clock. They're going to have to hurry up. Tony Taylor is going to launch it. And he's going to miss everything but the backboard.
The issue for Bologna there, they went inside, but no one moved. Everyone was able to stand, and the rotations were all set. And he just comes across, does what he does. And he no one on the perimeter moved. No one actually created any action away from the basketball. It's definitely their tempo, Jeff.
Rice, maybe the favorite to get the MVP of the Year award. Puts it up and in. Well, that's a good sign. He wants to see that ball going through the hoop.
Absolutely. Leading scorer in EuroLeague, in this Champions League, Basketball Champions League history for him. His performances lately have just been so unlike him. If he comes to play, he gets a lot of shots when he's on the floor. He's going to have to get double digits. He's probably going to have to get 15 for him to get the chance. Great little mid-range jumper to get him going.
Foul on Taylor, that's his first. Now Jesus pulls up, little mid-ranger.
What were we saying? The guy who comes and does what he needs to do at the right time.
Well, he hit the game-winning shot in the German Cup earlier this year. Give Brose Bamberg that trophy. And now we're 9-2. Taylor for three, feeds it. Promising signs for Virtus here at the start of the game.
Wow, so much better. Went inside, a lot of movement. Everyone could see the ball. Great pass.
Lindy, his entry pass. A little bit of a tug, and Bologna is going to have to go out of the game with a second foul. That means Dan Kravich is going to check in. Here it is again. And Alexander trying to post up. Disappointment for Bologna.
Well, Kravich is going to have to play as hard and as quick as he can. He will struggle athletically, but he's big and strong. Got to make him take some space up on the inside, and he's really got to work hard. That's too early for Moray to go out.
That's way too early. Jesus me. Wow! And gets it to Alexander for an alley-oop. One-handed jam. Boy, has he come to life in the playoffs. He has been unreal already with a swat tonight. Now with the play of the game. Martin going right at Rice. And the foul call.
Well, you've got to say that the emphasis for Bologna of going to this low post, whoever's feeling it, making Tyrese play defense on this occasion, but watch this. Oh.
And you know who provided that pass? Jesus, once again.
But then they see the matchup, the slower big man comes in, they throw it straight to him, use the athleticism, and really make a statement with the play. But I love the way that Bologna are running stuff through the low post. Love the way they're looking at the matchup. Rice, make him play some defense. Make him work at both ends.
In the lane too early, so another attempt for Martin. This came in shooting 72% at the free throw line. Now, chasing it down with Martin. The ball ends up with Punter, who pulls up wide open for three!
Well, he only made 2 in the whole game at the weekend in the Italian league. He's already equaled that, and that's a confidence. That tells you how confidence is. No fault, pulled up, knocked it down.
Now Rice, and he knocks in a three. Really coming to life here early in the contest. 6.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. And then by this time fouled by Alexander. Good job by Mbai attacking the basket.
Well, we talked before the game about the fact we thought Bamberg would be the team that would be the aggressor. Bologna have been throwing it inside, penetration early. Really, Djordjevic is obviously making that statement, making that a real emphasis, looking for the advantage, going very, very deep against the defense. Play was good then. Didn't have to do it quickly, just did it under control.
Heckman. This is everything. Martin was flying at him, put him off the shot, and now Lindy, who one of the youngsters in this tournament, just 21 years of age. Gives up the foul. I'll tell you, that's one of the good things about this basketball championship, really, is we've seen some young players getting a chance to show what they can do. And Lindy certainly is one of the right players in terms of basketball. Over to punter, wide open again, and that time back in front of the rim and stayed out. Jesus, over to Rice. Down low, and Alexander had a good look. Back for Martin. 10-5, 3. Just with that early lead over Bamberg. Rice again trying the alley-oop to Alexander. Ball knocked away. That time Miracles were ready. Kravitz has it, goes up, and a foul called Heckman.
Kravitz has got to finish that play. He's got to go through. He's got to go through that. He's got to go through Heckman and finish the play. He's almost turning away.
Yeah, kind of bailed out on the call. Here's Chalmers coming in for Taylor. Taylor tonight, most games played while always being a starter in the basketball championship history, 37. So certainly had his moments. Some big time performances. Now Chalmers, who hasn't really been at his best, goes into the game. Kravitz, what do you think about that free throw motion?
It's unique to him, should we say? If it works for him, and his percentages are good. I'd say the most impressive thing for me about Bologna's start, Jeff, is they have controlled tempo. They've got back. They've forced Bamberg to get into the half court, and they have to make big half court plays. And that's what we talked about before. They've got to try and control tempo.
Martin reaches around and commits to foul Zesis. Really interesting with Zesis. From what I remember earlier in his career, he was just an out-and-out scorer. And it's really kind of changed his game, subdued almost offensively, scoring-wise, but still very influential.
Yeah, as he's got older, he's almost trying to make other people better on the floor.
Rice drives in, lays it up and in. And of course, it's easy. It makes it easier for Zesis just to be able to hand the ball off to a player like that.
Yep.
They can also win the game. Great offensive talent. So there's a lot of points out there on the board right now for Bamberg. Trail by 3. Martin. Now Chalmers. Shot clock about to expire. Mbai has to put it up. And it's blown. Harrison the game, his first minutes. And Rice fouled as he goes up by Chalmers, goes down.
Yeah, just caught him in. Just caught. He's like when he lets go of the basketball, he's going to catch him. That's the replay of the 2. But it was just an unintentional. Just caught him after the play had already been called. I don't think it's a bad one. I think it's more painful than a bad one. You're going to see it now as he's going to swing that arm right in across the eye like this.
Rice is a showman for me. I mean, he's the type of player that you will pay to see.
Yep.
I mean, that's.
And the bigger the game, the bigger the moment, the bigger he comes. And he's done that throughout his career on whatever team he's been on, at whatever level. He's managed to be that player who comes up big in big games.
He'll be the first person to tell you it doesn't matter how many points he scores, he will score.
Yep.
He's got 7 tonight. He missed his first couple of shots, but since then he's started to take off. Chalmers. Oh boy, good defense, but the pass to Kravich. Scored without going back down. Put it up and in. Payola's going to come in and get some minutes. Hickman. A little long. Rebound by Chalmers.
They've definitely made a commitment as a team to the glass, Bologna. That's, again, where they box really well and then everyone goes after it.
Hunter. And he's brought his A game tonight so far, folks. Kevin Punter. 7 points for Kevin Punter. 5-point lead for Bologna.
That's super defense.
Prove it. Steps out of bounds. That's right. And by not giving an inch.
Now, he got away with one on the first part of the play, but after that, you could argue he had his hand on his back, but there really wasn't a lot of pushing and contact.
So Punter's going to take a seat, and Payola comes in for him. So perhaps what they lose in scoring from Punter, they gain in defense.
Yep.
Payola. And also ball handling. The ball off the hands of Kravich and out of bounds.
This is where Bologna's half-court sets, without Punter really, they have to work for each other. They great pick and roll execution. Kravich has got to hold that and finish the play. Couldn't have executed it much better.
Bryce Taylor in the game as well for Bamberg. Here's Hickman. And 3 seconds. The ball turns it back over. Out of the door, meanwhile, is coming into the game. Virtus, captain. Violation of the quick pass knocked away. Here's Rice open for bounce pass to Hickman. And Payola chases it down and Kravich ends up with a quick outlet to Aradori. Back out to Payola, he's open, so he says, why not? And Kravich there for the tap in. Calling a timeout is Borrego, and right now, Virtus. It hasn't been pretty, really, but they're still up. 7 points, 18 to 11.
Long game, let's go. Hey, we are too nervous, cool down. Okay, if they call another play, run the play they call. Okay, now next play we go without calling. Take this, okay.
I think Jeff, you said it wasn't pretty, and it's almost, apart from, you think about it, apart from those couple of highlight plays where it's in transition, they're restful enough early. They've got Bamberg in the half court, but Bamberg in the half court are not as effective as Bamberg when they run and play and keep the ball moving. And that's the two things of Bologna, as well as they've done offensively with 46% from the floor. However well they've done in that part is their defensive transition. They've got them in the half court, slowed them down, and then they're boxed out incredibly well as a team. Everyone boxes, but once you've got the contact, then they just hunt the ball. So you get a lot of guard rebounds because they're hunting the ball and everyone's boxing out well, and they had to do that again. Controlling the tempo. It's been really quiet. It's been an impressive start by Djordjevic, and offensively, continually to go to that low post area, either on penetration, on pass. He's milking that advantage, and he's really getting a lot of reward out of it so far.
Well, long way to go. Just a 7-point game, but certainly, I think Bologna would have signed on to the start before the game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now Rice. And where you got so many Bamberg fans. Ruben passes over to Bryce Taylor. Ball
So, you know, one thing that I'm a little surprised at with that Rubit hasn't got touches of the ball. They went to him for the first once or twice down, and he got picked up a couple of fouls. He's not been a factor in the offensive end in terms of getting touches. The referees have changed this, so we're still down this end.
Bamberg possession, 14 on the shot clock. Goes to Harris. Picks up Kravic. Short little jump hook with the left hand. Aradori. There's the rebound. Kravic has been making the most of his minutes. Still in the first quarter, and he's got 7 points.
That's a tough move as well. I mean, they got ball reversal, which gave him a little advantage, but he still had a lot to do. Great extension on the follow through, and he's perfect from the floor. And he's playing at his pace. He's not letting the athleticism take him out of the move he wants to make. And he still knocks him down without...
Well, you talked about if he makes it. He came in shooting 67% from free throw line.
There's a reason he doesn't. He must have been worse.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's not the way he'd have been taught. Each found a method that works for him. 10-point lead. This is not the script, is it? Bologna coming out, and they're the team that's actually moving the ball and getting early points.
Hickman into Harris, going up, gets it back to Hickman. Oh, Hickman missed the layup. Why would you reach if you know you're going to put him on the line? Already over the limit.
But why would you reach from the other side? You know, you force him that way, and then you reach back the other way. And for a player of Hickman's experience and years of playing the game, it's that's what big games do to you. In this situation, they're a little tense. They're down 10. They're actually looking to make things happen. Their defensive rules do not say in the low post you're going to reach and try it.
Balderossi at the line misses his first one. Shot at 83% during the season. Playoffs before this, makes the second. Still enough time to get the ball up the court and to get a shot. Corno's checked in, number 25. Also Martin back in. Good defenders. And Rice gets it across midcourt. Puts up a runner, but too hard. So not a good start at all here for Bamberg. And if anything, it's Segafredo versus Bologna. Their confidence probably bolstered by that early start. They're on top 22-11.
Statistically, yeah, 62%. We said before the game, if Punter plays well, Bologna are going to play well. He had a really nice start with his 7 points before he got some time on the bench. I just think they've done a great job controlling how this game is being played.
I don't want to see shots.
That's the problem folks have to deal with. And normally you say, oh, let's deal with it with our defense. Let's change our defense to do it.
He goes.
Brose are outscore teams. They're not known in this competition. They're making things happen with their defense. They want the game to be broken.
Watch out, outside now. They're going to play outside.
For
sure, outside. With Taylor here, boom, this, and coming on the peaks. For sure.
Trailing by double digits in the first quarter.
Don't get a challenge, though. Hey, don't get caught in the peak.
If you're Bamberg, you don't want this lead to get any bigger.
And I think it's about changing the way the game's being played. And it's noticeable they start when Zisa sat down. They were trying trying to force plays. They went inside and no one moved, and they're trying to make tough plays. And then you get the frustration. Hickman misses a little gimme. They've just got to calm down. Remember how good a team they are. The game will come to them. They don't have to go looking for it.
What about Kravitz as well? As we look at the highlights, Rice hitting that three-pointer early in the game. And Kravitz, there he is, made his last 8 field goal attempts in the Basketball Champions League. You know,
he said it was an area where he had to come and play. He was going to be a decisive. His performance was going to be decisive. And at the moment it is. And it really has been a factor. I say, I thought that if Bamberg kept the game a bit fluid and played more transition, that he would struggle to deal with the bigs, but he hasn't. He hasn't struggled to deal with the athleticism at all. It's been the other way around. The game's been half-court control, and they can't deal with him at the moment.
second quarter underway, Rice, and time for this Bamberg team to get going.
They kept it down one side, they forced the cut out of the direct line to the ball, and then they're putting the ball down in traffic. The Bologna defense in a minute is the decisive factor.
And he goes to Kravitz, and he gets rejected by Rubin. Now Hickman bumped by Corno. And maybe that'll be a play that'll spark this Bamberg team into life.
And that's a great, you see the play here with a block. That's exactly what they want. They want the spark, they want to run, and Kudo comes up with a great foul. I mean, he does not want this game to get open and any momentum. Sensible foul, smart foul, and nothing changes in the game.
Hickman takes it down deep and then turns it over into the hands of Payola, who immediately pushes it up the floor. Corno drives. A foul call on Rubin. Puts pressure on that defense.
Execution and the defensive effort, the rotation got them the steal, but they came down the floor. Their spacing was great. Corner had the chance to penetrate and didn't think. It's just a commitment to each other here more than anything else. The way they're running their break, the defensive rotations are tremendous. And if you're all on the same page and make decisions from that point, don't turn the ball over very often. You're in a great position. You're getting shots you want, shots you're prepared to take. You have to make the throws.
Well, he was a 50% shooter from the line this season. Ball knocked out of bounds. So 12-point deficit steering this Bamberg team, which again, the season's back in the game, and you wonder about the tempo. Can they get this game played how they want it to be? Here's Taylor for 3. Still doesn't go down. It's a good-looking shot, but it just didn't fall. Alderossi gets it. Down to Kravitz. There's that streak of fakes from Harris. Viola's been active, hasn't he?
Oh, he's been a real... You said it on the commentary, Jeff. Defensively, he's long. He's long and quick. He's a handful for anybody.
Gets it down low. Quickly, Corno. Out of Dori. Spins. Gets the end, gets rejected. by Harris.
You're going to get the replay of Aradori's penetrations. Poor decision, poor shot. You know, he had it at the block, but if you get Zizis with the shot he had before, happen to create off the dribble, late shot, your defense has been successful, whether he makes it or misses it. Aradori for the first time makes a bad decision for them in transition. Bologna just controlling this with their defense at the moment.
Oh, good D by Taylor, comes out, knocks it away, now takes it. White at Aradori, and it gets blocked by Kravic, but the ball was already off the glass. So that is goal interference.
And that's, you know, look, Taylor on the penetration protects it well. Obviously, it's a goaltend, but someone's in the passing lane. Someone's trying to make something happen with their defensive end, but that's where it has to change if they're going to create the change. Bologna have taken a timeout.
That was a close call, wasn't it? Looking at that.
I was happy to stick with the first look, just that the first look to obviously look, but in replay, probably right. Let's just say.
Well, timeout.
Slow down. Okay. Hey, bounce pass towards our basket does not exist in basket.
And you know,
it's the slowest
you
pass
see
in
again
basket.
the field goal percentages.
It's usually like this. We can make a foul before.
They're so intent on controlling the tempo. The first time it gets a little messy. He hasn't used the time yet, George. First time someone's in a lane. First time they get, no, hey, that's not happening. We're standing still. We've got to execute. This is the way the game has to be played.
We can't go.
His team are actually giving him the chance to run it like 10 points coming off the bench. Kravic has got most of those. And if he wanted to script this, it's absolutely to Bologna's script at the moment. You know, and Jeb, I think he's going to leave Kravic out there for as long as he can because he has changed the type of game that's being put on the floor. And punters back, if they carry on like this, they will be in control at half time. Brose's defense has to be like it was the last possession in the passing lane.
Alexander out there. Taylor turns, gets blocked behind by Alindi. So it's starting to see some plays on defense now by Bamberg. Hickman. Winding down to 5 now, Hickman. And drains the jump shot. Back to single digits now, 8 points to lead for Virtus. Taylor. Around up top. Dumps it to Rossi. He hits it on the baseline.
Doesn't that, the scouting report says that, that's what he does. Doesn't put it on the floor very well, but shoots the jump shot. You've got to make it put it on the floor.
Hickman puts it up from D, misses everything. He was hoping to get a call. Gotta wonder about that shot selection right now. Meanwhile, here just taking their time. No rush. Aradori puts it up, and it's good. Like that, back to a 12-point lead.
The whole defense then got passive. Aradori just put it on the floor in his own time. He's got a little separation. He's taking an open mid-range jump shot.
Mendy open for 3 and launches 1. Alexander battling for the rebound and the foul ball to Kravic.
And that's what I expected to see more of. Kravic struggling with Alexander or whoever he's guarding on the glass. If he doesn't get him early, he's not going to get him. He can't recover.
Lindy, this time he's not going to put it up. Hands it off to Hickman. And Hunter comes up with a steal. Great D by Virtus, and Hunter drives in. And good hustle back by Zizis.
He did so well to actually challenge the shot as well.
Now long with a foul called on Taylor. I'll tell you, Bamberg came out of this one smelling like a rose. Excuse me, on Kravic. Foul and 2 quick ones on him.
See, this penetration by Punch, if you're not going to take it, expecting to make it, or with confidence and prepared to take the hit, don't take it. You know, you've got your 12-point lead. draw the contact or recycle it.
Kravic is going to come out, and Morea is going to come back into the game. Morea already with some fouls. Taylor. And up ahead it goes to Aladori. Nobody back, and Aladori puts it up and in. And Parego and Bamberg need another timeout, facing now their biggest deficit of the game, 29-15.
Aradori leaks out, but Taylor took the three. No one goes safe. He looks at the shot, doesn't recover himself. Probably that one play sums up where Bamberg are. They are a step off this. And we questioned the Hickman jump shot earlier on, and I agree with you 100%. You question it, but that's almost how they play. But you can't play that way unless you're going to get something off your defense.
Everybody stay together now.
Bologna never give you is a lot of turnovers. So it's a real dilemma for Brose. The only thing they can do is to really try and get more out of their defense. They've done it 2 or 3 times and they've been rewarded by a still chance to score in transition. They're just not committed to it every single possession.
Okay, now this is a very worrying situation now for Bamberg. If you look back at this season, remember this is the first season of the competition for both of these teams. Segafredo versus Bologna have never lost a basketball Champions League game when they were leading by more than 12 points. And now that lead is 14.
Just because they just don't let you get runs by turnovers, offensive rebounding. They don't get you on the glass. Because then again, they haven't played a team with the scoring power that Bamberg have, so it's always a good time to break a record in the Final Four.
So alarm bells ringing down Bamberg for sure. They know they're definitely in a hole here against Virtus. Jesus. Back to Alindi. Into Alexander. That was the message. Get it inside the big cliff, but he can't get it to go.
Baseline was wide open for him. He went the wrong way. Good execution. 2 feet from the bucket. Couldn't finish the play.
Taylor drives in. No basket. Foul before the shot. You know, just Vidorete, the coach of Iberostar Tenerife, made the point yesterday. You know, he won it as the coach of Tenerife. So what do you have to do to win one of these things? He said more than anything, you need a little bit of luck. You know, sometimes the shots fall, and sometimes they don't. And Bamberg, they missed some shots, but some of them could be easily going in. That last one, an example. Here's Imbai. Over to Morea. Morea gets it back. Now Imbai, the France international, drives in. Denied by Alexander. Closing frame really is going to be a real advantage for this Bamberg team. They haven't really been able to take full advantage. Rice for 3! And look out, Tyrese Rice is back in the game.
Transition basket off of a defensive play. Defense isn't set. Rice is a scorer.
Aladori. Here's punter. Good! Well, we have seen the best Kevin punter tonight. Might not have been on his game in recent times, but tonight he's got 9 points to lead all scores for Bologna. Tyrese Rice has a game-high 10 points. Here he is shaking and baking, putting up another 3! I tell you what, is he special or what? Knowing his team needs him.
It's interesting how Bologna are going to decide to guard it. You know, there's an argument to say, you know, go under. And Rice has matured over the years. He has so many ways to score on you.
This by Taylor. Jesus, unsportsmanlike has been called on Aladori. And boy, this is a real opportunity for Bamberg. And Parego relieved the call was made. Look at this. Okay, so this is Rice hitting that last 3. And here's Jesus. He wasn't playing the ball.
Aradori can have no complaint. That's the way the call's been made in recent times.
potential, if all things go well here, the free throws, and a potential three, it could be a 5-point trip down the floor.
Makes it an 8-0 run in a matter of moments with the three before Barrice, so.
And all of a sudden, life and the momentum, more importantly, you feel it. It's momentum now with Bamberg. Surely, Rice has to get a touch. He does. This time he was short. The ball, the long rebound off of this free to Lindy. And Lindy got careless. Imbai takes it down, holds his ground, and goes up and lays it in.
Big possession that.
Oh, that was a missed opportunity by Lindy.
Bologna just stepped on it straight away. No easy pass. And they get rewarded for defense again.
Jesus. And again, ball just not going down for Bamberg. Martin. Back to Punter. Punter moves up the line. Punter looks that close to the basket, they're going to take it really anywhere. If he misses it, he's protected. Isaiah, good finish. Georgia is wasting no time to get it. Stop the run. 2.5 minutes to go. 8 points the difference after this. He's done it a couple of times, hasn't he? After a made shot or two, he just doesn't wait. He doesn't get any type of flow.
And even, I would again agree with you that
Guys, when
Punter's
they
going to shoot
down
the ball.
on the pick and roll,
But in that one, he was a little
we
off
need
balance.
this
He
player
had
to
a
cut.
teammate wide open
Grab
outside
this
him.
pass and then
But
the
you've got to,
corner.
you're not going to
These
say
two
to Kevin
players
Punter,
are
don't
very
take that
important.
shot.
One pass
When
and
Kevin
two
Punter's having a
passes,
perfect
okay?
game, he's making that pass. But like he's the
They're gonna
leading
switch
scorer at the moment. He's feeding
Roll
it,
a little bit.
but he was off
Roll a little bit.
balance.
Pass to Rio.
Yeah.
Could
Stay
have kicked
here
it.
and go play.
And then the danger is Bamberg show you
play
the danger.
with,
Once you start to
yes.
miss a couple of shots,
Yes.
they're going to get
Okay.
points in transition. He takes it all
Okay.
the way to the glass
Okay.
because the defense isn't set.
Okay.
Keep playing defense,
Fine,
guys.
you
Keep
don't
playing
need to sit
defense.
here and say Brose played defense, played the game up, they got a chance. But Bologna are just so good at taking care of the ball. Jeff, while we're coming back, what a facility and atmosphere. This place is really packed for the before halftime of game one. This is just what a great venue.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. Antwerp has really embraced the Final Four. The fans. It's a great location when you think about where it is in Europe, centrally for all the teams to get here. Of course, the Canary Islanders, Bears Tenerife, they have to travel a long way no matter where they go. But Chalmers gets it and inside to Bologna. That's good play by Bears, just coming right out of the timeout.
Again, attacking through that low post area. They've been so successful at forcing it down there. Here's their half-court issue again. Everything's a little slow. Got to make great plays.
Rubin just shoots it over the rim. He has been a non-factor.
Absolutely. And he's been a huge factor for him this year. And so much in the postseason.
No points today for Rubin. 3 turnovers. Here he is, though, getting down on the ground and trying to get the ball, but they don't get it. And Chalmers fakes the pass. He goes in for the layup. Showing a little bit of showtime.
What did Coach Federer say? You need a little luck. Here's a little bit of luck. The ball's loose. He comes up with it and makes a great play.
NBA champion. Now playing in Europe. Just when you think Bamberg might be about to make a move, they're just going to come back. They're lost 4 unanswered points. That's going to be 5 if he makes the free throw. It's been that kind of game for Bamberg.
When it's not going your way, it's not going your way, is it? And that's all you can do. You know your team has got the ability to come through this.
Well, German Cup champions on the ropes right now here. Alexander's going to go out. Hickman comes back in, so Bamberg going small here the last minute and a half. Drive missed, but there's Rossi with the offensive rebound and putback. Back to a 14-point game. Hickman left open, puts up a long three. Chalmers brings it back. He's going to pull up, and he's going to miss, but the ball bounces out to Envi, and still Bamberg just can't quite get hold of the ball.
Well, Bamberg, a team that averages plus 81 points a game at 25 coming up to the half. With no second chance points. The game's been too controlled. Bologna have set the tempo, set the tone. They're going to have to bring a lot more defensively in the second half.
Punter, another three. Well, off balance or not, he's going to put it up.
Yeah.
He's got the green light.
Yep.
17 points. And the Bamberg fans looking on in misery right now. Mirtas on their A game. Hickman finds his way, gets it over to Heckman. Shot clock about to expire, puts it up, and Rubin the offensive rebound. Oh, what a way to finish at the end of the shot clock. And the referee saying he definitely got that off in time. Watch this. The foot.
That's a foul. That's a foul. And Grego's quite right. You know, he's controlled his bench really well, but still made the point without it becoming an issue. But Kevin Punter, what a first half, coming off the back of probably the worst run in his career offensively. Well, what did we say? Final fours are final fours. What you've been doing before doesn't mean a thing. Coming to the game with that confidence at that level, he's looking for back-to-backs.
Well, absolutely. And the three-point play, at least for Bamberg, has got the deficit back to 4. Rice, guarding Chalmers, knocks it away. He steals it. He puts up a three. Well, that would have been a way to finish the first half. Nevertheless, you have to say with Mirtas, they'll settle for the 14-point advantage. Djordjevic, perhaps not excited about the finish of that first half, but he'll take it a 14-point lead.
Well, 32% for a team that averages over 80 from the floor from two-point range. Their athleticism should get there. They're being beaten on the glass by a team that's not as athletic. Bologna are just moving the ball perfectly. 8 assists is just a great number for them at this stage of the game. And Punter, having probably had the worst run of his career, comes out with 12 points. There's a script that they would have written.
10 points from you in the first half there, Kevin. It's a great performance and a good solid team one as well.
Nah, we got to keep going. Game not over yet. Game not over. We got to keep going.
What do you need to change in the second half then to enhance it?
We just got to keep pushing, keep doing what got us that lead. So we got another half. We just got to stay focused. Not over.
Perfect. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
I've got Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
42-28 the lead.
Nikos, it's quite a big deficit at half-time. What do you need to do to change it in the second half?
Well, we need to change basically everything. We're very bad on defense, loose balls, offensive rebounds, and then you know that when you don't play defense in this kind of in the final fours, then you have problem also in offense.
Perfect. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
So 42-28, a 14-point lead for Segafredo Virtus Bologna here over Brose Bamberg. here's the final four. Kevin Punter leading the way for Virtus with 10 points, 13 points for Tyrese Rice of Bamberg. Enjoy the highlights. We'll be right back before the start of the second half.
Coach, you're 14 points down at the half. What went wrong for you in that first period?
Can you repeat?
Sorry, you're 14 points down at the half. What went wrong for you in that first half?
Okay, we didn't score because we are shooting with 28%, I believe. We have just to keep believing, keep playing defense and stay together, and then the ball will fall in.
So just shooting you want to improve on in the second half?
28 points is a little bit tough to win.
Perfect, good luck.
Well, Sasa Djordjevic is certainly a happy coach after that first half. His team leading at 42-28. And Mark, it's so bad for Bamberg right now that they've now scored the fewest points in the first half of a Basketball Champions League Final Four game. 28 points, and also lowest scoring first half for Brose.
Coach, you're 14 points up after the first half. Is that about as good as it could have gone for you?
Of course, they are a great team, experienced team. This is nothing. In a games like this is nothing. We just have to keep on playing like it's 0-0.
Perfect, thank you, have a good one.
Well, Djordjevic said it all, didn't he? There's a long way to go in this one. 20 minutes. but when they've led by double digits this season,
they never lose.
They never lost when leading by more than 12 points.
And the interesting thing, and you can see why, their ball control is tremendous. They never let teams get to runs. And with his way of coaching, anything starts happening like that, he'll take a timeout. So, oh, no, let's get back to where we were. Brose Bamberg just had to say, right, we're going to play a whole half. We're going to get down in stance. We're going to play defense. We're going to make them work. We're going to get points off our defense. And we are going to shoot the ball early. And we are going to try and run. But you can't just do that without playing the defense first.
Well, Tyrese Rice, 13 points. You would think with those types of numbers, they would not be in the position they are. But it's been Tyrese, not much else. You look, the only other player with more than 3 points was Zesis with 4. Ruben has 3, has been a non-factor. And Hickman, just 2 points. Alexander, just 2 points on that sensational dunk.
And not one of, you keep waiting for one of those guys to bring their normal game. It's just every one of them is just like Hickman, bad shot selection, missing shots, taking some early. Guys on the inside not getting the ball where they can really exploit their athleticism. Now that's, you know, some of that is down to stats, but like just to bring about stats, Wentz is now the biggest scorer in Final Four history. Takes over from Serge Gladier, 44 points and counting. He's got this game and another one to go. He's on the verge of back-to-back. If he wins, he's a back-to-back BCL champion. And the big thing for me, talk about Rice coming through, big game, big player. Hunter's had a bad last few weeks. Big game, big player, steps up and delivers in the first half.
Well, that first 5 minutes is so important, they say, the start of the second half, especially for the team that is down. If they're going to get back into it, they need to start getting back into it now. Second half underway, and it's 14 points the advantage for Virtus. Bunter with 12 first half points. Leads his team over to Mbai, and he starts with a 3.
There was no defender within 8 feet of him when he let that go. They just got to step up and play some defense.
17 points, the advantage. Liz Harris puts it up at the line, misses, nobody there for the rebound.
Second guessed himself, couldn't shot it. They offered him it. Just got to shoot that with confidence if you're going to let it go.
Right spot mark, and the steal by Rice, and he goes down and is fouled by Taylor. Here's the look at the steal from Rice. Taylor will step in front. Watch this. Bamberg with the most wins in the Basketball Champions League this season, while trailing at halftime. They've got 5. So, but this is a big mountain to climb. 17 points.
Well, we know they're going to get some scores here. They're going to get a momentum swing at some point.
Johan Rosso calling the foul, the push-off with the left forearm on Zesis. I honestly thought it was a bit of a delayed call, but I think he got the right call.
Yeah, I think so.
3 fouls now on Zesis. Well, we know Virtus aren't going to be going to the Italian playoffs, but what a strong performance and a title would mean for them if they could get it here this weekend. And by hands it off, man, the dunk! But the shot clock expired. But this game right now is just being dominated. Look at this.
You saw the problem. I mean, okay, the shot clock's expired, but Rice just let him go down the middle. Didn't rotate, didn't get into the lane. At some point, they've got to decide to play defense. You know,
Rice.
Great shot. You got the help come, and no one really helped anybody.
And even Rubin or Harris with the follow missed the dunk, the putback dunk. Morea going up against Rubin. Now Taylor. Hunter for three. Oh, money! Kevin Hunter is back with a vengeance.
Wow. They roll over him and he knocked that one down.
And there's a satisfied look on the sidelines for Coach Djordjevic, thinking we're not going to lose if Kevin Hunter is pouring into points like he is right now. Taylor bounce pass, kicked away.
And it's Bologna are the team that are chasing over screens, that are getting into lanes, that are breaking up plays. They're the team with a 20-point lead because they're doing that, as well as the fact that Punt's just pouring in points.
Now you're right. It starts on the defensive end. Here's Rice. Steps back, misses, and Punter with another rebound. And it seems to be going from bad to worse for Bamberg. Three-pointer from Punter this time. Rice with the rebound. Alcisis quickly gets blocked by Morea. Good rim protection by the Angola international. Rubin short.
Three white shirts, one dark shirt going after that. It just sums up where Bamberg are.
Harris almost getting the steal. They end up getting it to Taylor, who hands it off to Rice. Drives in, and the foul called. A block. And Rice making sure he's going to get some contact.
Clearly a foul. There's lots of people like standing up saying, oh, you know, he did a charge or whatever. He's moving across, his arms outside him. It's a foul any way you look at it.
There's Taylor at the other end, and right before the turnover. I mean, there's no need for, if you're here, to let anything take you out of your game right now. You're up 20 points. You don't get a call you like, you just let it go.
What it tells you is they are so into this at the moment. They've got that momentum. They're playing every single possession relentlessly. And now they've just got, and I think they will, but Djordjevic is going to make sure they do. They've just got to stay with what's working. Keep that control in what you run. And get this guy the ball.
Well, pass to Morea. Gets it down, has it knocked away by Taylor. Good job by Taylor again defensively. Now Rice gets blocked by Martin. With neither team giving away much down low now. Look at Martin go up and deny arguably the player of the year in the competition.
There's just an ocean of difference between the level of the intensity of both these teams at the minute. Bologna just are relentless in the way they're executing what Djordjevic has asked.
And by from the right corner. Good job by Taylor down low. Pushing Morea out. Zis getting the rebound. Taylor for three. And a foul called on Mbai. A little bit of elbow action on the box out. Taylor's got foul trouble. That's four fouls on Tony Taylor.
And that's exactly what we were talking about. He got since he had that steal and he lost possession, committed two bad ones. Like two ones where he's just trying to make things happen. He doesn't have to, he's working hard enough, things will happen. And he's gonna have to sit, they're gonna lose him from the game.
To be fair though, I mean, Yeah, definitely hasn't been his best game, but Virtus have been tough.
And overall, you take his intensity because it's reflected in the rest of the group.
Yeah, absolutely. Punter guarding Rice. Rice lost it. It went to Harris. Rice got it back, and he was surrounded. Shot clock violation. Just nothing there for Bamberg.
Like Hunter, before this happened, in the passing lane, making Rice take a second cut to receive the pass, making him work hard to catch it, chasing him through the screen. Rice is out of control. Everyone's scrambling for it. Violation. They've turned them over again. And it's just defensive effort and commitment to what they're doing. It's just phenomenal by Bologna.
Aradori, captain, turns, puts it up. Little turnaround jumper, no good. Rubin with the board. But we're past the midway point now in the third quarter. It's still an 18-point lead for Virtus. Harris turns quickly, goes in, and gets the foul called on Mbaye. Those two are really going at it. Kravic also comes back into the game, and Morea takes a seat. So pretty good minutes for Morea, and now Kravic, who really helped set the tone in the first half, is back in the game. At least a little bit of intensity now from Harris. Maybe that'll transfer to his teammates. Makes both.
They've got to chunk the game now. This is like halfway through the third. With the next 4 minutes, get into a manageable number. With the 5 minutes in the first part of the fourth, and then they're right in contention. They can't look at the 16-point margin, just possession by possession.
Quick pass to Kravic. He's going to Harris, loses it. Ball falls right back to him. Now Chalmers, and I think that was after the shot clock. No, they let him play. Now Zisas, Bamberg, and a foul called on Chalmers. Harris is doing a great job now for Bamberg.
Well, we were saying they were looking for someone. If it's Harris, it doesn't matter who it is. Someone's got to spark. Really got to get stops.
Well, they were dodging a bullet there. That was Aradori with an easy putback. And Harris misses the first. Harris, an 82% free throw shooter on the season coming into this game in the Basketball Champions League. Back to a 15-point deficit. Picking up defensively. Zisas riding Chalmers a little bit. Chalmers made the shot. Boy, every time Bamberg starts to show something, Virtus have an answer. What a finish. And Harris just a little slow getting into position there. Picks up the foul. David Corno comes in for punter.
Again, with this punter's time out the game, this is where Bologna absolutely have to defensively step it up, make someone else make a play, build that momentum.
Now Rice has to fight. He finally gets the ball. Tries to give it back. It's knocked away. The quick hands of Virtus. Defensively, they're everywhere.
That's super recognition. Again, transition, they space. Bruce is at the front of the ring, guarded by Tyrese Rice, who's had to get back and be safe. And you've still got to recognize it. You've still got to get it there. They didn't panic. They changed the passing angle. Easy entry pass, only ever going to be a foul in the situation. Rice has to use the foul.
You know, Borrego was looking at the refs and saying that Kravic had both of his hands wrapped around the man behind him, and that was clear right there on the highlight. Here's Aradori. Chalmers from the baseline. Rubin gets it over to Rice. Now Harris again goes hard to the basket, but this time Olderosi knocks it away. Good defense by Harris that time. Adadori with a little runner. It's good. And they simply just do not have many answers. Defensively, however, Virtus making plays themselves. And Adadori does what he does best. He puts the ball in the basket.
Well, you saw the replay, Jeff, on that. Again, they moved the ball in transition. The defense hasn't shift. He's got a huge hole to penetrate in. And he's a quality player. He's going to finish that play.
And we have to
but
win
they've
all
created
together.
the advantage.
And we
Defense
can win.
run the floor well.
But we have to change our
Bamberg just
offensive.
step up.
We have to change our
defensively.
offensive.
You can hear it
We
now in
have
the
to
coach's
be there.
voice. He's almost
We
begging
have
these guys
to
to play
be
defense
just
now.
to play.
Something's got to happen to
We
shake
didn't
the
do
soul
what we did just to
defensively.
play.
That's
We
what
have
he
to
needs.
win.
He needs someone on the floor with that much more intensity.
Let's go. We don't deserve this. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Yes, the effort. Challenging him on the effort standpoint of the defensive end, as you said. Rebounding numbers, you saw 30 to 26 in favor of Virtus Bologna.
And there's just too many guys on that Bamberg team who just haven't shown up. Bamberg's a 14-point-a-game guy down at threes. There's still plenty of time. They're the most prolific team in the fourth quarter of any team in the Basketball Champions League. But they've got to make it a manageable number. 20 is just how manageable is 20 in 13 minutes? It's an ask. Now they've got guys who can just flat out score, but they've got absolutely have to get stops.
Well, it's a 14-point deficit at halftime, and as you said, it has grown to 20 points. Here's Hickman trying again, finishes.
You'd almost like to see them press a little, push up the floor, try and create with their defense.
Adadori for three. Well, that helps. Bamberg.
But they're not running out of the miss. You know, no one committed to the break, and then they're having to take a tough runner.
Well, Alexander there for the putback, and he was fouled. He knows he should have probably made that. It nevertheless goes to the line.
Not a major issue yet for Bologna, but the fouls are starting to build up on the bigs. And again, you'd expect then Bamberg to be more aggressive, force them to actually play defense. That's Balderosi's third. So they're beginning to have a beginning, but they're not going to exploit it unless they commit them and unless they are aggressive going to the glass.
Well, Alexander misses that, able to get the rebound. The ball is tapped to him, I think, by Alindi. Hickman at the line, tough shot. Good rebound, Alexander keeps it alive. Continues to stay with it, but then Chalmers takes it away, and he just goes all the way, gets rejected. But there for the follow, and Kravitz couldn't quite tap it in. Well, that's a lot of action with no scoring on both ends. Rice quickly goes in, tries to get some contact and a trip to the line, but now Adadori. It's good. And just like that, 14 points, the deficit, 1:08 to go. I don't know about you, but I think the refs are doing a good job today.
I would say to you that they have done this. They've been very, very consistent. I don't think it was a foul. There's a lot of people a little animated about the Adadori penetration, but he didn't go strong. He gave the defense a chance to contest it.
just good defense by Chalmers, but great hustle by Alindi. And then Kravic just missed an easy putback.
Another example again, though, like most of the game, Bamberg chasing the game, get outworked. It's a testimony to the relentless way that Bologna are playing the game. But Kravic is not the quickest guy on the floor. He just committed to getting down the floor better than anybody else. Then the possession before, that's a little worrying still. When they got the reset, the 14-second reset, Hickman kept it full deep and ended up with a tough fadeaway long two. That's not the way they're going to get back in the game.
This is how they came out of one of the timeouts. And as you said, attacking the rim, what they need to do more of. So Moreira comes back into the game for Kravic, and Hunter is also back in.
Extending Hunter's minutes really gets him in the game now. He'll get the break on the quarter break. It's just a way of keeping it in the game for as long as possible.
Final minute of the third quarter. And again, signs of life from Bamberg, but will Virtus Bologna come out and hit a big shot here? Chalmers hands it off to Moreira. Takes it back outside, now over to Porno. And Alexander with the rebound. That door opening ever so slightly here for Bamberg to get back into it. Rice for three. And that was short and Hunter there. No dark shirts under for the rebound. Guarding Hunter, and now they switch on to Alexander, and Hunter puts it up, misses everything, and just a little bit of time for Rice, and couldn't quite get a hold of it. So at the end of three quarters, Segafredo Virtus Bologna 53, Brose Bamberg 39.
But it's still a horror show percentage-wise for Bamberg, 25 and 24. But 14 points with their firepower. They're prolific in the fourth quarter, as we said. That's light at the end of the tunnel. That's what they're going to be saying in their quarter break, where it's down to 14. It's manageable.
Well, they've had two quarters where they've scored just 11 points. That was one of them. But defensively, they picked it up a little bit and held Virtus Bologna to their lowest quarter of the game, 11 points as well.
Against a lot of teams, you could say 14 points with Bamberg's firepower and the way they play. They have a chance, but Bologna just do a good job of taking care of the basketball. The worry, though, is like any team. Do they start to just defend the 14-point lead? I think that's possibly the best hope that Bamberg have. Bologna just say, we're up, we're going to try and defend this. I think Bamberg have got a shot. If Bologna keep playing the way they have, it's a really tough ask. Someone's going to have to make things happen defensively. Someone else, apart from Rice, has got to score. One of those plays down the end of the third quarter, Jeff, as these highlights are going, when they cleared out for Tyrese Rice, and we mentioned in commentary, everyone knows they've cleared out. Everyone knows he's going to shoot it. He shoots it. No dark shirt going to the glass. No one trying to make a play because he's not going to shoot 100%. It's three white shirts uncontested on the glass. And that's just a horrible sign for Bamberg. Do they actually believe they've got a way of getting back in this game? Someone, whoever, has got to come up with something big effort-wise.
Well, we've actually kind of taken Bamberg to task over their defense today, but in fact, this is the first time this season that Virtus Bologna have had 5 of their shots blocked in the Basketball Champions League game, and we're still now just at the start of the fourth quarter, so we got 10 minutes remaining. Here's Rice, gets in, boy, he should have made that one, he thinks.
definitely a manageable margin, though. They're not going to shoot 24% for a game. You've got to think they're going to start to knock a lot of shots down in this fourth quarter.
Switch on punter. Hepman got his hand up, and Lindsay with the rebound. Drives in, gets it up to Alexander, hoping to get an alley-oop. Gets it back. Ekman passes up the three, drives in, and great defense. Knocking it off the rim, I think, was Morea.
That's a great play by Heckman. Gets right to the ring under pressure. All he has to do is finish the layup, and it is one of those nights. For them at the moment, it's one of those nights.
Now a foul called on Alexander. Here he is. Going right up, puts it up, and notice how Morea, who was guarding him and was beaten, didn't give up.
Oh, that's the thing. Absolutely, that's the thing. That sums up this Bologna performance.
39 points, the lowest points total for a Bamberg team in the Basketball Champions League this season after 3 quarters. Martin catches it, and with 2.5 seconds left, Virtus will have another chance. Frustration for the Bamberg fans. But where there's hope, there's life. And still 8:39 to go. Now 2.5 seconds. Are they going to throw it near the rim? No, they get it to punter. They'll settle for that every time. Kevin Punter, the all-time leading scorer in Basketball Champions League history, has just hit another three-pointer. And that was with time running out. That might have just been a dagger. Here's Hickman. Ball goes in and out. Alexander not able to hold on to the rebound. The bottom line is you got to put the ball in the basket. And the way Punter has come out today with 18 points, he has been utterly sensational.
But here's the question. It was a great play, but who else was going to shoot it? And they allow him to catch the basketball. No one switched into the lane. Defensively, they just have been so, we keep saying it, they've just got to basically defensive.
Well, Morea misses on the baseline. And again, Hickman maybe got away with a little bit of a push. And he just can't get it to go down. It's oh so close. But that one rattled out. That's
Back-to-back rattles, isn't it? They had the other one that was wide open, rattled out. And there's almost a resignation for Bamberg at the moment. It's just not happening. Oh!
And the foul, the follow-up. Not sure if they're going to count that. The foul call before the shot.
I think so. There's the foul, yeah. But again, it's Bologna outworking every spot, 1 to 5. Just relentlessly. It's an amazing defensive performance to give a team to 39 points with that much talent on the floor.
First one is good by Tony Taylor, who's been pretty quiet offensively. 4 points for him. Go and back to a 19-point lead. And a steal by Punter. Takes it right away, takes it in, and there for the follow, Morea. Boy, he's been sensational. Great hustle by Morea. And the bigs, we thought about this Virtus team maybe at a disadvantage on the interior, but their bigs have been outstanding.
Unbelievably. Unbelievable performance by every single guy on the inside. Brose Bamberg still takes shots like that. That's all they're getting. They're not getting anything open. They're not getting anything off what they're running. They're relying on individual plays. And down this end, just
now,
one way.
Now Punter's just unstoppable. He scores on another drive to the basket, and he says, "Don't forget, folks, I can do whatever I want." He saw the ball go in the basket early in the game, and that was like a shot across the bows. Sure enough, he has erupted for 20 points. And now it's desperation time for Bamberg. 23 points the lead for Virtus. Who saw this coming?
Well, definitely not me. I did not. I could see Bologna winning, but not like this, Jeff. I mean, they have kept Bamberg one of the most effective offensive teams in the Basketball Champions League to 22%. Now, some of that is of their own doing. But defensively, it's a clinic of how to really play. Someone's got to ask Georgievich this at the time in terms of if that was the game plan. That's exactly how he would call the game, how he would like the team to play. But you can't script them outworking their opponent, because on top of the actual technical execution, you just played harder. Minute one to where we are now with 6:42 to go. This punter's going up, and he gets outworked going down the floor for the offensive putback. It's just...
Well, Punter scored 20 or more points in 14 games in Basketball Champions League history, more than any other player. And here he is getting ready to add to his tally. And really, you go back to that 2.5 seconds left on the shot clock. They inbounded the ball. They got it to him. He was a full meter behind the arc, put it up and scored. And really, that was almost game over at that point. That's how you felt. Now the lead is 63-39. 21 points, the game high for Kevin Punter. Foul called on Martin. So, you know, how does it, I suppose really this Virtus team, we always knew they had the capacity to win this competition from the very beginning of the season. They hit a funk. They've obviously had problems. They're not going to the Italian playoffs, but here they are looking formidable. And quick shot put back by Harris. And interestingly also, as Punter has it, you know, what was Georgievich saying yesterday? We need to come here with joy in our faces. We need to be happy, play with joy. I mean, it looks like they've played with a lot of anger today, to be honest. They've taken it out on Bamberg.
Played with so much intensity. 100% committed to whatever Coach Georgievich asked them to do, because their organization, their structure has been sensational.
Mbai steps into a three. Rubin rebounds it. Well, if it's going to be a comeback, it'll be the greatest in Basketball Champions League history. Certainly with the magnitude of this game. Here's Harris getting in, nowhere to go. It's just the quick hands of Virtus giving away nothing. They're blocked by Rubin. Rice for three, good. And back to 63-44, 19 points, the deficit.
While he's on the floor, you know, 21, he's got 21. While he's on the floor, there's always hope. It's this end of the floor.
Correa. And then a foul called. Here's Rice in transition.
You'll have to find, and it's, you know, where the defensive effort is missing, then they'll foul in bad situations like that actually got the miss. And Coach Borrego had dreamt the worst way the game could go. This is it. You know, this is allowing Bologna to set the tone, allowing Bologna to dictate the pace of the game. But more importantly, their defense just has not given them any momentum at all.
So the foul was called on Ruben. And Correa makes one of two to take it back to a 20-point lead with 4:50 to go. Bamberg fans praying for a miracle comeback. Ceases. Puts up a three. Ekman now to Rice. Ruben goes up strong and gets a foul as well. Where has that been all game?
Just what I was going to ask. That's just rips us through. Watch, step through. And the problem we thought that they were going to have defensively containing him, that's why we thought it. Nothing fancy, just a straightforward rip through. Got the advantage and finished the play, and he's on the line. 4:31's a long time if you start getting stops and making some big shots.
And the clock stops
Yep.
as well.
But you have to score from the line.
Ruben doesn't take advantage. 82% shooter, 83% shooter from the free throw line during the season. So 18 points, the lead. Tony Taylor, ball rims out. And foul called on Zisas, getting tied up for the rebound.
They allowed Bologna to run it down to 3 seconds on the possession.
Yeah.
And that's, it's almost like they don't have an answer. Because they just literally just played hardcore defense. They ran it down to 20 seconds, got a shot, and then didn't box out.
So now Mbai misses a free throw. I tell you, I would have said he was the revelation of the season in the Basketball Champions League, the way he played. You know, he's invited into France's national team for the World Cup qualifiers.
It's always interesting to me how players flourish in different environments. And he's obviously enjoying life there. Bologna used to be one of those hot spots of European basketball. This is one of those steps they take to get back to that level.
So not over the limit yet. Just 3 team fouls on Virtus. Harris drives in, puts it up, misses the layup. Ruben, rebound.
Travel.
Ball for the travel. And that is...
Well, if you're looking for a play to sum it up, Harris missing a wide open layup with no one there.
I mean, you would think he would dunk that.
Yeah. Well, the way Bamberg played, that's definitely a dunk. That's what they do.
Dravic quickly to Taylor. Gets it over to Aradori. Jesus. Need to get the ball up quickly here. Ruben. Little jump hook. Just will not go down. Rims will tight. Whenever Bamberg put it up.
It's like someone's put a lid on it for him.
Hunter again. And Harris this time does make the layup. Well, you know, Virtus, they've won 15 Italian championships, 8 Italian Cups, a couple of EuroLeague titles, the Porter Cup, Euro Challenge. But the last one was that Euro Challenge 10 years ago. And now, as we get closer to the end of this game, it looks like they're going to be playing for another major title. Taylor drifts in, loses it. And an extra effort from Kravic almost gets him another basket. Zisas puts it up from deep. You know, Tyrese Rice has done his part tonight, 5 3-pointers. That's the most any player has ever hit in a Final Four game. Points by Punter is joint best, along with Jordan Theodore in that first year. There's Harris. You know, they just haven't consistently done it, have they, Bamberg? I mean, you know, you can see how they play now, how they just have not played their game today.
Well, no one, apart from Rice, has brought anything offensively of any note and any consistency. Harris has 9 points now. But as we saw already, he's missing a couple of games, but they just had no transition baskets. They're not really, they've just been one of those days. You have those days, they just happen to have had it in the semi-final of the Basketball Champions League. But you can't, it does come from your defense. Everything comes from your defense, and they just not put a defensive performance on the floor at all.
And by that does it. You have to say, there's no way back for Brose Bamberg. Trailing by 17 points. Once Virtus went up by 12 points, you knew it was going to be a huge ask because they hadn't lost any game after leading by as many as 12. And Punter, who's just been sensational today, gets the rebound and brings it up. So Virtus Bologna, one of the most famous clubs in European basketball, now one win away from another title. Who will they play? Will they play host Telenet Giants Antwerp, or will they play Iberostar Tenerife? That'll be the second semifinal tonight. Chalmers, now Heckman, and this is going to be a tough pill to swallow for Bamberg as they go back home. Of course, they're going to play in the third place game. They'll play the loser of the next semifinal. But for Virtus, they were prepared, they were focused, and really Djordjevic transmitted the game plan. He said, guys, defensively, we need to lock down. We need to be active. And he really did a good job with his timeouts.
Everything.
Virtus Bologna, Segafredo Virtus Bologna winning 67-50 over Brose Bamberg to advance to the final of the Basketball Champions League.
Well, that man there, we can talk about Punter, etc., but in terms of the architects of that, Djordjevic has just put a game plan on the floor, and his team have executed it, and they have worked so hard in that execution. Punter was the hero, if you want, but his team put on a performance. It was a clinic of how to get it done, and it's not hard to win when you keep the opponent to 50. And that is where they started this, and they finished it off by just taking care of business at the defensive end. Absolutely tremendous job. And then they looked after the basketball. And you don't give the other team many opportunities, you win games. And that's just a tremendous performance.
Yep, just 11 turnovers in the game for Segafredo Virtus Bologna, and really you understand as the players and the coaches and the ownership celebrate how significant it is. Look at the stats.
28% from the field for one of the highest scoring teams in the tournament. They get out-rebounded. They only have four. That tells you everything you need to know. Bamberg with only 4 assists on the game. They did got create for each other. The defensive effort down the other end was just tremendous. But, you know, 21 points for Rice, 21 for Punter, but Punter had help. He had help across the roster. Rice had none.
Yep. That's how you have to you put it, and really
What is it about Djordjevic coach team? See Rice and Punter with 21 points each. It's the first time in the Basketball Champions League Final Four that you've had 2 players actually score 20 or more points. So yeah, so Rice did his part, just did not have the support. You needed this big guy. It was interesting how Rubit didn't even start the game, and Alindi did.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, he must really know something here. Perego. Alindi's a great talent, great player, 21 years of age, but I don't know, it just seemed like Harris and Rubit didn't get it going until it was too late.
It's almost like, as a person and from a coaching perspective, you love young players who've got talent. But in a Basketball Champions League Final Four, is that the time to take that when those guys which are leaving on the bench have been so instrumental in getting you here? That's what coaches are paid a lot of money for, to make those decisions, admittedly. But the alternative view to that is that Bologna went out with players that have played well, a system that works, in spite of the fact it's been unsuccessful in the last few weeks. But as we said, that was what Punter wasn't scoring. Punter scores, Bologna win. The team execution is tremendous, and then they're in the final.
Well, Rubin was held to 2 of 5 shooting, and Elias Harris 3 of 7. He finished with 9 points and 5 rebounds. Ricky Hickman had a tough night at the office, just 2 of 10 from the floor. He missed all 5 of his shots from 3-point range. Bryce Taylor, who really, they wouldn't be here had he not hit those 3 crucial threes in the 4th quarter at Ike. In that quarterfinal, he was 0 for 4 from 3-point range. They just couldn't put the ball in the basket. But yes, you know, they were having to settle for threes because Virtus wasn't giving away anything else.
And that assist number just sums up that. 4 assists. Because you're trying to create everything for yourself, relying on individual play, and absolutely not making jump shots. Because Hickman to go up, come up empty from the 3-point line, not normal.
It'll be interesting to see how that game with Virtus translates if they carry on that defense into the final against either of these teams.
Yeah.
You know, and you can combine it with the scoring of Punter. The big concern was, would Punter score? And he did.
And he made big shots.
And can he do it again going into the final?
Yeah, is the leading scorer going to show up, or the guy that's just playing relatively poorly for him in the last few weeks? You've got to think on that performance.
Well, they got a big dividend on their investment in Punter tonight. And for Bamberg, they're gonna know they let an opportunity get away tonight. Taking nothing away from Virtus, Bamberg just did not come out and play at the level they needed to. So you can see there that Virtus Bologna have advanced to the final to face the winner of the next game between Tenerife and Telenet Giants Antwerp here in Antwerp, Belgium. So one semifinal in the books and the other one about to start.
Kevin, congratulations. It's your second Final Four in 2 years. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. Job not done yet though. A little overwhelmed, but it feel good.
A big shooting performance from you tonight.
Just trying to stay focused, stay locked in. Think about Sunday right now.
Yeah, you're thinking about Sunday. You've been there before. You're going to be able to call on some experience from that.
For sure. I'm speechless. I don't got nothing to say. Like I said, I'm just ready for Sunday. Get some treatment, rest up, and we're going to be ready for Sunday.
Good luck. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well played, man. Thank you. Elias, so that's a poor shooting performance. Is that what cost you that place in the final?
Absolutely. I think if you look at the defensive side, I think we did a well job. 67 points is right there where we wanted it. But if the way we shoot the ball today, it's just awful. We can't win games like that.
What'd you put that down to?
I have no answer for that, to be honest with you. It was just, I think everybody was focused. Everybody came out focused. We started the game well. And then, missing shots and shot over shot. And it was just bad. It was just bad. I don't know what to say.
Bad luck. Thank you.
Vai, Gaga!
Yeah, fellas.
Hey, Tuzer, I see you some in Tuzer. Mike.
Go, Pedro.
Hey. Come Hey. Was amazing. Per finta passaggio di trasferta che ha fatto.
Hey, y'all was stopping every time. That oop shit. Good job. Hey. Somebody wants?
That shit was over.
How should I go?
He got that one. That was it.
Somebody wants?
That shit was crazy.
Hey guys, just liquid. Just liquid. Yeah. For once. All the time, a little bit. Just liquid. Some juices we make. Hey, Dan. Great job on them oops. You and Yannick, great job on them oops. Way to protect the paint. That's defense, fellas. All came from defense. Everything today came from fucking defense.
Hey, guards, when they go offense, way to hit the picks on offensive rebounds.
You know I'm down here.
I got like 5 times.
I got like 2 today.
Bro, I was in no man's zone.